The next stage is assist hands-on mechanical equipment. When our patient no longer has enough power in their legs to stand up themselves, we need to use mechanical devices to help that person stand up. The first mechanical device that we can use is a sit-to-stand hoist. This will enable the person to stand up. We have a sling that goes around the patient's waist. These wings come underneath the arms like that. Let's take a quick look at the sit-to-stand hoist. This part here goes up and down to help the patient stand. We have electric legs. Somewhere on the hoist there will be a safe working load sticker. This hoist is 170 kilos. It has a battery that needs charging up. This red button here, if that's pressed in, it turns the hoist off. Pop the red button out and the hoist will operate again. When using this hoist, it is a good idea to get a second carer to assist you. So Earl, if you could come back. If we need to assist our patient with their legs up onto the foot plates, this hoist, the loops come up onto our hooks. Orange and orange, just do the same on both sides. Next, we want our patient to hang on. The important thing is that these cushions stay underneath the arms. What I don't want you to do is put your hands on the inside like this and have that flapping out like that. We actually want this to stay supporting underneath your arms and come through like that and up and onto there like that. We need a patient who is cooperative and who can understand what the process is, because we need them to participate with the move. We also need a patient that can stand up and weight bear, so they need at least one good leg. So if they've had a stroke or they've had an amputation, as long as they've got one good leg to stand on, we can use this hoist. With any hoist, we leave the brakes off while we are using the hoist, because the hoist needs to be able to move and wiggle slightly to find the right spot. I'll put my hand on here and steady it. We're on a flat surface, the hoist will not run away anywhere, and I've got my assistant on the other side to help look after Paul at the back here. This will stand our patient up even if they're being fairly passive. However, we can encourage our patient to do as much for themselves as possible. They may just need a slight boost to start with, and now we're going to go, okay, push up Paul, stand up straight, lean forward, and standing up straight. This is why we need a cooperative patient who can follow the instructions. Okay, from here we're now going to just move over here slightly, so when we're manoeuvring the hoist, it is better to put the legs in. When we're going around the corners, we can do our lunges, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Use your body weight to manoeuvre the hoist. When using a hoist like this, it is transfer, not transport. We can transfer within the room, but not transporting out the door, down the corridor, to somewhere else. If we need to transport a patient, let's put them in a wheelchair. It's quite reassuring for the patient if they can feel the chair on the back of their legs. Again, no brakes on the hoist. Let's go down, bend in the middle. And just see how the hoist ever so slightly moves and wiggles a little bit as it finds the right spot. If we were putting our patient on the toilet or a commode chair now, I would put the brakes on. So now the patient is quite safe to leave. You can pull the curtains, close the door, and they can complete their business. When we come back, take the brakes off again, and we can stand them up and move them back to where they need to go.